welcome in. My name is Brianna. I'll be your therapist. Would you like to introduce yourselves?
Yes, I'm Liz.
And I'm Maria.
Maria. Okay, so what brings you in? Let's get started.
Mom, you want to start?
Of course, I want to start. Well, this beautiful young lady here thinks she is an adult and she is experimenting things, and I'm not happy with it.
Could you say more about that?
And she's not being totally truthful with me, but I think she's experimenting with drugs and sex and things like that, and I'm not very happy with that. She's way too young.
Okay. How old are you, Liz?
I'm 16.
You're 16. Do you want to tell me your side of things?
Yeah, I just think that my mom is really controlling and she's not letting me have freedom in doing what I want to do. And so what if I want to experiment here and there? I'm like learning who I am as a person through this experience.
Okay. Well, I'm just curious, what would you like to see your mom do in this particular scenario?
Not question me every second. I feel like I come home from school or whatever and she's constantly asking me if I've done drugs or if I'm having sex, and I want her to have more of a trusting relationship with me rather than constantly like tear me down.
Okay, so I'm hearing from you that that your mom is being pretty persistent.
Yes.
And asking a lot of questions, and you feel like she's not trusting you?
Definitely.
Okay. What does it feel like for you to hear that?
I want to be able to trust my daughter, but I just don't trust the society that we live in. I think there are so many dangerous situations, and I'm concerned about her. I want the best for her, and she doesn't see that. She sees me as like a bad person, bad influence, and I just want her to be safe.
Okay, so I'm hearing that you want to trust her.
I do.
And is it that you trust her and don't trust other people, or do you not trust her right now?
It's very interesting. I haven't thought about it that way. I think I do trust her, but I don't trust the peers that she's with and society in general. I think there's a lot of influences in media and things like that. They're pushing people, pressuring people, and she needs to stay home and be safe. That's all I want for her to do.
So I'm just curious. So you said she needs to stay home. So where did you get this idea?
Well, I can just talk about how I grew up. For example, my mom had me stay home most of the time. She didn't allow me to be with other friends, which I kind of was against it myself, so I can relate with that. But I also, I think I'm here and I'm safe today because she did what she did. I was mostly home, and I'm afraid something will happen to my beautiful daughter.
Yeah. Sounds to be like you're being a good mom, being concerned for her.
She doesn't see it that way, though. I don't know what to do. That's why we're here.
How do you feel hearing about what your mom just said?
Well, I mean, I know I've heard her talk about her childhood a lot, so I get that she came from a different time and a different experience, but she's not really understanding my side of the spectrum, and she wants me to be raised just how she was, and I don't want to be raised like that. So it's very frustrating to me that she's not really seeing my side of it. She just wants me to be like how she was when she was my age.
So you think that what your mom wants for you is specifically to be like how she was, and what do you think about this piece where she says she's concerned for your safety?
Yeah, I mean, I know that like in our society now, people my age are experimenting, and I've been trying to tell her that's just kind of how things are now, and like she doesn't like to hear it, but it's the truth. and she's stuck in her olden days and not seeing how it is now. It's very different.
So, so you're saying that this is how it is now.
Mhm.
Where are you getting that information?
I guess from like my peers. Yeah, like my friend group. We're all kind of, there's like 5 of us, and we've all been best friends for a while, and we all kind of feel like our parents are just too intrusive. So, yeah, we can all relate on just wanting to kind of have them let us do our own thing.
Okay, so what I'm hearing from you is that you and your peer group are looking for more independence?
Yes, a lot.
Okay. And what exactly, in your definition, does independence look like?
Like I know I should be home during the weekdays with school, coming home and doing homework, but on weekends, like I should be able to go on a Friday night, come back Saturday morning, and not be questioned about what happened. And as long as like I tell my mom I'm safe, in which I will be safe, then I don't really see the issue.
So, I'm just curious what exactly you're doing to ensure that you're safe.
Well, Mom doesn't like to know the full story, but yes, occasionally, okay, mostly every weekend I do drink alcohol, and I always make sure that there's a DD, or usually we're just drinking at a friend's house, so I'm not going into a car, I'm not going to get in some accident. I watched so many, or heard of so many stories about that, so I'm safe on that aspect.
Okay.
I disagree.
How does it feel to you to hear that she is exhibiting some safety behaviors, that she is concerned about her safety?
I know that she has received some educations through school about drinking and this wonderful approaches that they teach, but I just don't think she's there. I don't think she's, I don't know. I mean, seriously, what teenager is drinking every weekend? What teenager, what parent out there is going to let their daughter go and sleep over somewhere that you know that she's drinking? She could be knocked out and people are doing bad things to her. I mean, I'm not there to protect my little girl.
I'm going to stop you there for a second. So I heard you say you're not there to protect your little girl. So I'm hearing like this language of little girl, and she says she's 16. Where do you think this idea of, when do you think she's grown up enough?
I think it's funny because I have grown some. She thinks she doesn't, that I haven't. But I mean, if you ask me, if we were in my culture, I will be 21. But we're in America, so 18 perhaps is a good age after she actually gives me that degree that she graduated from high school. But like right now, no, she should be focusing on studying and doing other things.
Well, what exactly does protection look like?
Protection looks like for me of her. Oh my gosh, protection means that I am able to see what's going on with her. I don't want my little girl to drink and some crazy guy comes and break my little girl or give her drugs and now she's an addict or something like that. She doesn't realize those things, that there is potential for becoming addicted to these things she's engaging with. I don't know.
How do you feel about what your mom just said?
I just think she's very dramatic, and she thinks the worst is going to happen to me. Like, I'm with my friends, and I have been friends with them for, 5 years now, and I know who I'm hanging out with. Why can't I drink with people who I know that I'm in safe hands with?
Because there is a legal age for you drinking. What kind of trouble am I going to get
I
into?
could be worse. I could be drinking with random people and taking drugs from random people, and I only do these things with my group of friends. It could be a lot worse than
I
that.
don't think she's aware of the actual laws.
Actually, would you like to answer that question?
If I that I'm unaware of the laws.
Of the laws, you're not supposed to be drinking at this age, are you?
I guess I'm not technically supposed to, but you can ask anyone in my high school. Most people are doing it. We still do it. So, oops.
Annie, you're unique. You're my daughter. I don't care what the world is doing.
So what, I'm just curious, what are your expectations of how a daughter should act?
Expectations. Well, I want to be very. I guess I just want to give you a simple answer. I expect her to graduate. You know, I don't care if she's an excellent student, but I want her to graduate. I don't want her to be a drug addict by the time she's, out of high school. I want her to have some goals in life other than just partying. You know, I want her to learn consequences. This is going to bring her consequences someday.
And are those the only expectations you have?
I really don't want her to become addicted to anything. I'm very afraid of that. I guess my expectation as of right now for her is to be able to graduate. I feel like she won't graduate if she's engaging so much in drinking every week and all that. I don't see that her focus is there. Her focus is experimenting more than actually schooling.
Okay, so I'm hearing that what you're most concerned about is addiction and not graduating.
Yes.
So what do you think? What do you think not graduating would do?
Oh my gosh, that would mess up her life and my life. And what are the society's gonna say? What are my family and
Stop caring
friends?
what society thinks. She cares too much about what society
You're not thinking what your future's gonna bring. You don't know what's going on with you in 10
16, I'm
years.
trying to figure out my life still.
And you think drinking every weekend, you go
I
somewhere?
think it's healthy for me to have fun.
I'm gonna stop you right here for a second. So she said that you care too much about the society. So in response to that, what do you think? Where do you think these ideas came from? About your expectations, about what you think your daughter should be like.
I think as females, we're supposed to have at least high school education, We can't just be doing what I call stupid things.
What makes you say that? Like, where did that come from?
Because, we're going to have kids later on. She's going to have kids of her own. What is she going to offer to those kids? She's going to have a family. She's going to have, hopefully marry a good man. I don't know.
Is that something that you'd like?
Yeah. I want to have a family when, not anytime soon, but when I'm older. And I think she thinks that I don't want that, and that's frustrating too. And she thinks I'm gonna be a drug addict and just not get a job and not graduate when I do have those goals, but I just also think that I'm old enough to experiment and have fun.
Do you feel like you are obligated to do those things?
No, I don't feel like I'm obligated to, but I feel like I would be kind of left out of my friend group if I didn't join. But I do want to join it because I like to drink. Sorry to tell you that. But
How did you learn this things?
but I also feel like, me and my friends do it a lot, that if I didn't do it, that I wouldn't really see them all the time.
And could you potentially see any of the consequences that your mom was talking about?
She thinks I'm going to be an addict, which, yes, of course, if I were to be an addict, which I'm not at all going to be an addict, then yes, of course, that would ruin my life, and definitely not, I wouldn't be where I would want to be at all, but that's not going to happen to me. It's not.
Okay, well, we're about at time. But what I'd like you to do is this week, I want you to go home. I want you to have a conversation with each other without me here. And I want you to kind of keep track of your behavior while you're with your friends. and see if that's, keep in mind what your mom has been saying and see what that looks like. And for you, I just want you to try to see where your daughter is coming from, and look at it from her perspective with her peers. Talk about that, and then we'll reconvene.